Previously on the Novympia channel. And coming up, I find you very rude. The Novympia channel is made possible by our gorgeous patrons who get access to the most unappealing crap you'll find anywhere on the whole internet.
Cue the snafu!
Yes, hello, hi, welcome.
It's time to bring out some heavy hitters. You girls are here for some faves and shitters.
I want to say something. So I think some of you might be wondering and too polite to ask.
One of the boys shat in it.
Were you doing me
That's
just
like
then?
half a song.
Were you doing me just then?
No.
What was that you did?
I was just trying to...
Look at your shiny, shiny lips.
Yeah, I know.
I can't
Yeah, I
believe...
know.
Is that a new product?
Yeah.
Was that going to be one of your faves?
Yeah.
Oh, how original. They're clicking off in droves.
No, I was just
So
because normally
dull.
you're like, oh god, why don't you do anything? So I was just like, I'm gonna pounce on your
Pussy.
whatever.
For the astute amongst you, you might have noticed that yes, I'm wearing the dress that I won on Taskmaster. This is a self-portrait. That's that. I won this fair and square. It's Nova's Rick and Morty dress. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And it's so ugly. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe if you have like breasts to fill it, maybe it just takes a bit of styling. I don't know, what do we think?
No, I think
I
it
could
looks
get-
better on me.
I could get into this. Is that a new jumper? Nope.
No, it's not
So-
actually. And what?
Faves and shitters, Nova,
This
today.
is new hair though.
You look like a sort of ice cream treat today, don't you?
I'm very, very pleased about today's colour story. Everything goes really well. These nails are from Primark and they are so good.
Today's colour story is
Yeah.
exactly the same fucking colour story that you've
Yeah,
been
but it just all works really well. I'm
telling
really happy about
for
how I've
years
come
and
to set
years.
today.
Years and years you've been flogging that colour story. Oh, okay. I just
Oh,
realised
okay.
what you were doing. It was a bit flat. Do you know when people get in the comments, they do, don't they? Oh, that's Olympia saying something mean about Nova again.
Yeah.
They do that. People are worried, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them, is this how we are all the time, do you think?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Very toxic.
Don't make me hit you.
Don't make me get the hose.
People get so concerned though, don't they? They're just like, oh wow,
People need to grow up.
that's an abusive relationship. And I'm saying it could be.
And I'm saying it could be.
Okay, I'm going to start with a fave.
consensual, of course.
If you've not been here before, faves and shitters will do 3 things that we like currently. It's very Oprah's favourite things that we've stolen.
Yes, it could be absolutely anything. It could be some kind of
Oh.
media, TV,
Oh.
film, music, product, whatever. Just things that we're like really vibing with at the moment. And then 3 things that are just
Shit.
pissing us off.
Well, this dress is one of my shitters. It's like the front of a shoe. Like, what's this lace?
It's supposed to be like sporty.
You've never in your entire life. My first fave is, okay, it's the most basic thing in the world.
Rachel McAdams, Killian Murphy, Red Eye.
And it's almost like a bit embarrassing to say, but cosmopolitans.
Oh my god. We didn't test the audio.
Yeah, I tested it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we didn't clap though, there you go.
Bit late. but
Cosmopolitans.
A Cosmo is like
A Cosmo.
timeless classic cocktail.
Okay, but hear me out. I've had white wine for nigh on 20 years now. No, how old am I? Doesn't make sense. How old am I? 30? No. When did you start drinking? What, 15? For a while. For like half my life, I've been drinking white wine. And I don't usually veer off much apart from like gin. But for some reason, last year I got it. Do you remember my summer of mixology?
Yeah.
Mixology. I mastered, it's been said. That sort of sexy guy, what's his name? The cocktail guy. He's a bit like a bear, a bit of a bear.
Oh,
He would agree with me. He's nice, I think he's nice.
I can't remember what his name is.
Well, him anyway.
Hoping to top the league tonight, our first hosts, Rupert.
How to Drink, I think it's called.
He would agree that I mastered the Singapore Sling, which is very fruity and intense and herby, which is nice, but it's very, very heavy, whereas a Cosmo is light, as you like. I've started drinking them again.
That's nice.
And we went to that bar, didn't we, in town, 99 Perk.
Which is so cute.
And they did me a Cosmo, and it was delish. I get a bit nervous though that they're going to be too strong because the Cosmo is a very strong cocktail.
Yeah.
It's just basically like you can barely taste the cran. So I always get a bit nervous and try and
Cran.
add a bit more cran, and then I drink it and I think this isn't strong enough.
I'm quite partial to pina colada or a mojito. Oh look, there's a lady here. She's got drinks.
Here's your drink.
If I feel like I can trust it, I'll order a mojito. That's my fave. But there is nothing worse than a bad mojito. It just tastes
Nova.
like like watery toothpaste.
She gets so like elitist about mojitos. And she'll
Yeah.
rank them in her head.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Amber Sands, by the way. She's a queen you'll see in our vlog, our Pride
Oh my God,
vlog.
they're so cute.
She got us these Kath and Kim earrings. They are a bit jangly, but I couldn't not wear them. I had to pair them with this dress. Nothing else would go. Your fave then, please.
I thought we'd just get it out of the way first. It's this lip gloss.
This lip gloss, it worked for me.
Get it out of the way.
So in our last faves and shitters, I said that one of my faves was a duochrome lipstick by Celtic Cosmetics, and I commented about how they're based in America and being an indie brand, the shipping and the time, like it was very expensive and the time took a long time.
Okay.
If you are in America, I would still highly recommend their products. Super, super cool.
And also, sorry.
Someone commented very kindly and said there is a UK-based indie brand that has a range of similar products called VE Cosmetics. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, VE Cosmetics. So I went on their website and they are all like witchy themed, gothic. They're all cruelty-free and vegan. This is the lip gloss that I'm wearing at the moment.
It's VE, not VD, Nova.
I said VE.
Not VD.
What's VD?
Nova, you should know, especially what that is.
Excuse me.
You should
Venereal disease.
Oh, she knew it all along. You knew it. Don't play dumb. Don't try and lower yourself for men.
But close your legs to married men.
Close your legs. So thank you, Giovanni.
That was quite a...
How could you do this to me?
This is the packaging for this type of lip gloss, but they've got loads and loads and loads of lip products.
How does it move like that in your hand?
Because it's got like a jump thing, so you can have it on as a necklace.
That's camp, isn't it?
So I've got this one, I've got it in purple as well, and then they do some metallic lipsticks, liquid lipsticks that I haven't tried yet. But this is a very highly pigmented lip gloss.
Looks great.
I have got it over a pink lipstick, but I feel like this on its own would still be quite pigmented. Maybe not for drag, but...
A company that is selling stuff that is gothic, and imagine like how sick that would look if you had a really deep burgundy in it.
Yeah.
And she ordered like the prettiest...
Well, I also got it in purple.
Barbie vomit colour going, and now it just doesn't look. Now it doesn't look classy and gothic at all. It just looks like cheap shit.
But they're very witchy. I'm not sure if the business owner actually is a witch.
I've got something for you here. Something I think you'll like.
But they're very, like I said, all vegan, cruelty-free. So yeah, I would recommend that. They've got so many products on their website. I will just say, and if they ever watch this, your website's a bit of a nightmare to navigate. Maybe that could be looked at. Did not have fun browsing the website, but the products are good and they're worth it.
And don't call yourselves VD Cosmetics.
Not what they know.
I feel like I am probably obliged to mention that my eye is still bloodshot. Do I know why it's gone like that? No. Am I gonna ask someone? Probably not.
It will go away.
I could send a picture to our doctor friend and be like, oi! Okay, my first shitter is... I've got one. is roadworks. Now, I don't know if it's just this country in particular where nothing's ever finished.
Pork markets.
Nothing's ever finished, especially where we fucking live. Now, let me tell you story time. Hang on a second. Story time video.
Oh my god.
There's loads of fucking roadworks around our house. You take one route to Sainsbury's and it's different the next time you go. So we thought we'll go to Tesco because it's on the other side. But then there's more roadworks outside too. Everyone died. They're just, they're everywhere. Food here at Javu will kill you.
We'll kill you.
I swear, I don't know what the deal is. They're never finished. And especially around where we live, there are so many roads cut off. It took us...
It's always in the summertime as well, which I get is because of the
Get
weather,
it,
but it's also like the busiest time. It's so annoying.
But like going to... Hang on a minute, this slipped. Let me just do some rearranging here. Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Every day is so shit.
We go to Sainsbury's. It's not far. How long is that drive? Like, not long at all. And it took us, like, legitimately about 20 minutes to get back from Sainsbury's one time because we had to keep... Every alternate route was cut off.
I was walking down that road to the dentist yesterday.
Walking.
Yeah, because it's not far. And they've got temporary lights. And I realised that they were stuck on red.
Broken.
And the entire road, probably right down to the dentist itself, it's quite a long stretch, was just bumper to bumper traffic, because I don't think the person in the front was like had the guts to go or realise what was going on.
Hi, yeah, no, I can't really talk. I'm in a race.
So I was telling people that were like pulling out, like, if you're turning right, I'd figure something else out because that light is stuck. And they were like, oh God, thanks.
If I was on that construction site, I wouldn't do a thing.
Explode.
I wouldn't do it.
No.
Well, you go down, you're like, excuse me, when is this going to be finished? And they go, I don't know. Where's that shovel?
That's not what they do.
Around here they do. Get it fucking done. Because we need to go to Sainsbury's.
Just get the job done.
Just get the job done.
Just get the job done. You know what I had to do? John McCain.
Your turn.
My first shitter is a really weird one that I didn't think I'd be talking about, like, in 2023. Can people stop throwing shit at artists on stage? Like, what the fuck is happening?
So this happened to Nova at Pride.
Your tally's fabulous.
And
This is happening like almost every day. I've just seen someone else has done it to Harry Styles again. There was like BB Rexa who had like stitches, Ava Max who had something flung at her face.
Yeah.
I did see, which I found kind of annoying, Lil Nas X like staged something where he had somebody throw a fleshlight at him. And it was kind of a bit cringe because all the dancers like froze and were like all acting like it was very I'm acting, and he was like and I was a bit like, you're just encouraging
because that's
this
really
kind of
happening.
behaviour.
Someone threw ashes at Pink.
Yeah.
Someone threw a brick at you at Pride.
No. When did we all forget how to compose ourselves? Also,
People don't know how to behave anymore.
It's just so weird. Why would you throw your phone at someone?
Because they were probably trying to do it for like content. Weren't they doing it for like content or something? Everything is for fun. No one fucking thinks about.
I just don't understand it. These are real people, and you're just injuring them. Like you obviously like these people because you paid money to be there. What are you doing?
Was this all of these incidents in America though?
I've got no idea.
America,
I don't know.
the land of the free, and the home of the utter.
Wow.
Now I've got a really great one here. I need you to just stay with me on it though. I'm really warm. I
You
would
are
just
so
do that.
clammy.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, it was a nice thought, but let's not do that. Change the lyrics to "Get Off Me."
If this world is wearing thin.
Oh, get away from me, you bum!
The other day when we did the hot sauce video, you got to stay with me, Nova. This is very
Okay, I'm strapping in. Don't
You
say
need-
strap in.
fucking hell.
Strap in, strap on.
Did you say strap in or strap on? The other day when we did the hot sauce video, you called one of the sauces a bastard. So I was trying to find a clip from the TV show Bad Girls, because there's a character on that, if you've ever seen Bad Girls, you'll remember, it's a British prison drama. There was a prison officer called Jim Fenner, and everyone called him a bastard. You're a bastard, Fenner. So going through one episode in particular where I was like, oh, this shouldn't be that difficult to find. Well, viewer, it was impossible. I gave up. But I did discover in one episode, they reused this same sound effect 5 times.
Right.
It's a sound bite of, stay with me Nova, there are shots of the exterior of this prison at night when the women shout stuff to each other because they're locked in their cells.
I get you.
And there's this one sound clip of this one woman going, "Sick bitch!"
Right.
And they, every time it cuts to the outside, because there's this one woman, all the prisons start hating on her. And they keep doing this. They keep
I
cutting
guess
to the
the
outside.
idea is that it's just supposed to be a cacophony of like noise.
People say, you're going to get yours,
But
whatever's
once you've
coming to you.
noticed this one, you notice that it's
But
repeated.
they repeated this same clip 5 times in the episode. Anytime it cuts to it, it's not even the same woman just saying it's similar. It's just exactly the same clip. I have prepared it if you'd like to hear it.
Yeah.
Because I can't stop shouting
Go on, then.
it. I'm surprised you've not heard me say it. I have caught myself a few times and said it quietly. Oh no, that's Alanis Morissette. Because you'll then be like, what are you shouting? And I'd have to explain it. And I wanted the... Right, ready?
Yeah.
Sick bitch!
That's really loud.
Sick bitch!
The sick bitch, it's not
Yeah.
even like...
It's not subtle,
like
that's what I mean.
background.
So when I was scrolling through this and I would like keep cutting to different parts. I was like getting confused about the timeline. I was like, why do I keep hearing
You're
this
joking.
sick
They never
bitch?
played that more than once.
They played it 5 times.
But that's not even like a
Subtle.
background. That's so loud.
Yeah.
The levels on that are so fucked
And
up.
the second time I heard it, I was like, oh, they've reused it. And then I watched through the episode. I heard it 5 times in total, and I was crying with laughter. Could you just imagine this one woman in this cell just going, sick bitch! And then she just keeps saying it on the hour.
And this is your fave.
Sick bitch!
But do you remember that one summer where I wouldn't stop shouting Pekka? I've got this summer's sound bite sorted.
Oh no.
So that is my entry for my fave, next fave. Did I already pick a fave?
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, Cosmopolitans.
How many of those have you had today?
9. Oh, those fuckers out. Sick bitch! Oh, and quick break here to remind you to subscribe if you like. Oh, go on then.
Hit the notification bell.
Oh, go on then.
And then you'll never miss an upload.
Oh,
we
what?
always get comments like, oh my gosh, not seen you guys in ages. Thought I was subscribed. My next fave is a song / upcoming album. This is Slay from Bonnie McKee.
Oh my god, what a great one. Live for her.
Bonnie McKee is now
Sick bitch!
an independent artist. You might recognize her. If you don't recognize her, you'll recognize a lot of her music. She had writing credits for Britney, for Katy Perry. She had a solo contract, I cannot remember the record label, back in like the mid 2010, early 2010s.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
And she had, I think her debut single was called American Girl, and it had a lot of buzz around it. She did a music video where she had like a bunch of celebrities lip syncing to it, and it went like a little bit viral and it had a lot of buzz and was really good and things were looking good for her. And then she did another song, which I think was Sleepwalker. What's the next song, was it?
That was the only single she had with that record deal, was American Girl. After that, she was sort of like floundering.
I think Sleepwalker was one of them.
Sleepwalker, and then
Boombastic was independent.
Bombastic.
Boombastic. I think
Bombastic.
was independent.
You know I'm bringing
Bomber.
Anyway, she had this record deal, and it fell apart. They basically wanted to control her too much. She was not having it, and she knew her worth, and it's taken her a very long time to basically get the rights back to this album that she had already recorded. Everybody liked it, and it's kind of been locked up in a vault. And now she's finally got the rights back to it, even though one might argue it sounds a bit 2010s. Like, it is a little bit dated, but for us,
that's why we like it.
Dated, we just get like nostalgic for that kind of sound.
Yes.
So she's finally gearing to stick it out independently. The lead single off it is called Slay.
You know why we might be a little bit nostalgic for that time period, Nova? It's when we were first courting.
Yes, that is true. But it's just so nice to see her actually having control of her music career and busy putting out these great songs again. I would really highly recommend that you follow her. Also on TikTok and Instagram, because she's done a few like reels and TikToks about her writing process for like these really big songs.
It's very
like,
interesting.
She wrote, she showed off like alternate lyrics to Teenage Dream and things like that. It's very, very interesting, and she's just super cool. So check out Bonnie McKee.
It's a great song. We put it on the other day, didn't we, with drinks? And our friend Kat was just like, who is this? This is just great.
Yeah, she did actually.
Because it's like so
strong
unapologetically
response.
camp and 2010s, and like no one cares. Just get into it.
Yeah.
Get into it. Get into the groove.
Match.
Get into the groove.
Get into the groove.
Oh, that's that Madonna song, not Free Shit. You remember that Madonna song, Free Shit?
Not this.
Give me all your free shit.
how it
Give me
goes.
your shit. Okay. Okay. My next shitter is something that f***s me off no end. At some point during the day, you will inevitably, because someone sent you something, you're waiting for something, you're scrolling on social media. Everyone.
You as in me?
Everyone. No, everyone.
Oh, I thought you were like me personally.
Yeah, you. But everyone.
Okay.
Will end up watching either a TikTok a YouTube short
I know what this is.
or an Instagram reel. One of these short form content videos. Everyone ends up watching at least one a day, right? Unless you're smart and you've thrown your bin in, your phone into the bin.
Throwing your bin into the phone.
No, this isn't a time for this, is it? Sick bitch! Sick bitch was a good one, wasn't it? That was a weird choice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Brings me joy, what can I say? Because the reel is what? 20 seconds, it's barely even content. You'll then move on to the next one. Now, it's the fact that people have taken to creating these short form content videos that are so astronomically short, and then at the end they say, like for example, there's this bald chick who comes on all the time, and she's got alopecia, and it's so, the alopecia's not annoying, first of all. But it's annoying because she gets to the end of preparing a wig and she'll be like, stick around for part 2 to see what it looks like on. You couldn't just put it on. You couldn't really just put the wig on. So now I've got to click on her profile and try and find part 2. You can never find part 2.
This is the whole point though, is that you click on their profile.
I'm not watching anymore. If I can't find part 2, that's what I want to watch. Because the YouTube short they will have shown you will be like a month old, and these upload like 10 a day. So by the time you want to go and find part 2 of the TikTok, you can't find it. And then they'll have the gall to say, this is what this nail colour looks like under this light. Let me know in the comments, what colour should I pick next? Who the f***'s commenting that? You've painted your nail green. Let me know what colour I should pick next. Like, we can't imagine that nail but pink instead of green. Who's commenting that? It pisses me off no end that we've got to the point where content is so short, they can't just like finish the point of what they're doing in a TikTok. There's got to be a part 2 and a part 3 for like cleaning a swimming pool.
You don't have to watch it.
But if it comes up, we all end up in that trap, ensnared.
I don't really
like a
watch
spider in a web. No, well, I click off now. I shan't watch any of them. I won't give anyone the time.
Unless someone has actually gone out of their way to send it to me, like in a DM, I don't really watch.
Part 2, you can shove it up your ass. We've got to a point in society where content is so short and flash before your eyes. Like those androids at the beginning of The Island just flashed before their eyes. That like, what's it going to be like in 10 years? People will upload something, it'll be a thumbnail, it'll be like, try and find the content, go looking for it, where is it? I'm not going to show you where it is. I cleaned a wig, but I'm not going to show you. Imagine it. Off with that.
I actually think we're going to have a return to long form content soon.
I said that the other day and you disagreed with me.
No,
Don't take
but
my
I've been
point.
thinking about it.
Do you remember? Someone commented, oh, here we go. Someone commented and said, this 30-minute video is a little bit long. Have you considered uploading it in like 1-minute segments?
Have you considered just watching it in your own time and pressing pause?
Have you considered getting into a tumble dryer and closing the door?
Oh my god.
Who wants a half-an-hour video condensed into 1-minute segments on TikTok? Is your attention span that stunted? What about like watching a movie? Do these kids understand what a movie is? Someone said, oh, let's go to the movies. What's that? Oh, it's like where you sit down and watch something for an hour and a half. Hour and a half? Can't we just watch 91-minute segments of it? Dickheads. I'm a bit old.
I think
I'm not.
Grandma needs to take her pill.
Make that go viral. Shove that up your pipe. I'm going to do a clip of that because I think what I said is very worthwhile, don't you?
So you're going to become part of the problem.
Yes. I don't mind if I'm getting money. No, but we don't do that, do we? If you do a short, you show off the wig at the end. You don't put all the work in 10 seconds and then say,
I'm not very good at it.
Excuse me, come and find me if you're what. You got to put some
Maybe
work in.
our short to do better if we did just like bait people into
No,
watching
I don't care.
multiple
It's
parts.
just an absolute cesspit. You're shitting over, please?
God, I'm really exhausted from that.
Well, why don't you have a nice healthy snack like a banana?
My next shitter is something that happened the other day. I'm not going to name his name because
oh my God,
like,
who is it?
I just can't even be asked to
Tell me, though.
give him attention. But Britney Spears, the other day, I think she was in like the restaurant area of a hotel.
Oh, she got twatted.
And she spotted this young man, an NBA player, I don't know what team, but I believe that he had just done very well in a game or his team had done very well. I don't know, I don't follow sports.
You're shitting me.
And she had previously tried to like find an opportunity to say hello to him because she spotted him earlier in the day and it didn't really work out. So she saw him walking away in this hotel and she went up to him, said, "Excuse me, sir.
I'm Britney Spears."
Tapped him on the shoulder and instantly a security to the right of him, without flinching, without turning around, with his left arm, just fucking smacks her, backhands her right in the face, and they carry on walking. And it's just so shocking that people can get away with shit like that. So this little piece of shit, the NBA player, who didn't really have anything to do with this was his security, was asked about this in an interview. And he was kind of laughing and shrugging, and he said that Britney grabbed him from behind around the waist, and he doesn't really know what happened, but security took care of it. Britney was put out like a statement on Instagram. It said that she tapped him on the shoulder. She was absolutely mortified by this. It was so embarrassing. And then, lo and behold, CCTV footage came out. I don't know if it was CCTV or it might have been like a fan, or there was video footage of it happening. Funnily enough, exactly how Britney said, and not how the NBA players said or how security said.
Fucking shock.
It was just so horrible to watch. Like, this tiny little woman being backhanded by this enormous man.
Tiny little
horrible.
woman?
I'm a tiny little woman.
They've not apologised to her. There's going to be no legal like proceedings happening. Like, no one's been, the police aren't getting involved. I don't know if she can sue them, but she's asked for an apology and she's not getting it. I just think it's really disgusting. And there's been a lot of commentary as well about how much of a red flag this is. Because if this man is doing this to someone as famous as Britney Spears, imagine all the other people, all the other victims of this just physical abuse that we've not seen or heard of before.
It's not nice. And you do like Britney Spears.
Yeah, she's my fave.
And she put out a statement saying, what? I'd like an apology. Maybe she put a reel out saying I'd like an apology, but she didn't actually get to that part because she was like finishing the sentence in part 2. It's not great. It would appear that she still can't get a fucking break. But nice one though. She's putting out her memoir, isn't she?
Yeah, October 24th, The Woman in Me.
Which, Nova, get this,
yeah, is
a lyric.
It is.
From I Ain't No Other Bitch. No, what's it called? Bitch. No, what's it called? I'm Not a Girl. I'm not a girl. Alright, but sing along just now.
Not yet a woman. Yeah, it is. So this has taken a long time to come out this week because her legal team have had to kind of go back and forth in several sections so many times because she was naming too many people and leaving herself open to too many lawsuits. I'm really interested to see what is in this book. I think a lot of people...
Are you going to read it?
Yeah, I think a lot of people in Hollywood are going to be shitting themselves.
I'll get the audiobook. Do you think she'll do the audiobook?
I hope so. That'd be really fun. I hope so.
They could just get someone similar sounding, like Jamie Lynn might do it.
I'm not a girl.
My last favourite, Nova. We've already reached that time, haven't we? Goodbye. Good. Enough singing. Okay, my last favourite is a sport, Nova.
Oh.
It's a sport that I have been partaking in. Activity time in sports.
Not properly.
Do you want to fucking say that again to my face? Say that again, bitch.
This is badminton.
Yes, it's badminton. Okay, last summer, during the summer of my mixology, we also got badminton net for the garden because our garden previously wasn't big enough to support such a thing. We got one. It was in the net was in hoax. It was in a few videos, like you could see it.
Yeah.
It was shit. It was like a kid's set.
Yeah, it was.
And because it was plastic, it like all buckled and got fucked up. So we were just like, poo! We'll get a brand new one. So we've got like a metal one. It's a lot larger and it's like professional. And Nova won't play with me because she is, you know, a dullard.
You're very, very competitive and it becomes
No, I'm not competitive at all. I'm sportsmanship-like.
It becomes not fun.
Get me on that course.
Also, I will play with you. I just would, like, the one time you played it so far, I would rather be in the hot tub.
Oh, that's true. Well, you'll play this summer, won't you, if we get nice enough weather?
Yeah.
So I played Megan the other day, and a lot of people might be like, she's half your height. First of all, Megan is very, very good.
She is very good.
The lawn is slightly slanted, so she gets the taller side. And she's also very, very good. So I did win the match, but by like 3 points, like hardly anything. Because she doesn't need me to go easy on her. That little minx.
The man likes a slut.
And I think I'm just very, very good at this sport. Right. Something of a sportsman at the moment. Would anyone like a game of badminton? I'm not doing tennis, that's too much. That's too intense, isn't it?
Too much.
That's too much
strength.
running for that. Like badminton's a bit more kind of like, but tennis you got to be like, huh, and then run. Too much running.
What was that? Okay, my last fave is a YouTube channel, and it is Fake Documentary Q.
Oh yeah.
This is a Japanese YouTube channel, and it's a series of short horror films. And I've not seen all of them. I think there's maybe 10 to 20 films on there, and they are available in English subtitles. But they're really weird, really, really clever. They're all filmed in a way to kind of look real. That's why it's called like fake documentaries. So it's either a fake documentary or it's found footage. It's all that kind of
mockumentary, Nova.
Right, yeah. There's two that I really, really enjoyed. One of them is called Basement, which I think was just so clever.
Which is the second one?
The one in the car when they're like reversing down the road.
I can't remember. It'll be coming up here. They're very, very short though. They're like what, 5 minutes? Those two.
Well, some I've not. They've got some
longer
longer ones that I've not yet watched. That are about like half an hour, but there's nothing longer than an hour, and most of them are around 10 minutes, and they're just very interesting. Really, really, it's the type of horror that plays on your imagination and your interpretation. I think to really get in the zone, you have to give it a chance. Watch it with like headphones in like a dark room and just try and immerse yourself into it, because otherwise I don't think you're going to get a lot out of it necessarily.
Well, I don't know. Yes, I think a little bit. I've seen a couple of these with Nova, and I feel like they prey on like your primitive fears. So it's like small spaces and like darkness. They're not very complicated. They're very, very simple setups.
Yeah.
The Basement one is incredibly uncomfortable to watch. That's the best one so far. It's the first one we saw, but it is the best. But that is horrible to watch. The car one is also not great.
I found this on Twitter. It was Trevor, what is his name? Tweeted
McDonald.
about it.
Fat white bastard.
The guy, I believe he designed Siren Head, Trevor Henderson. I would follow him. He does loads of really good horror recommendations. And he tweeted about this, saying that if you're a horror fan, you should give it a watch. He's an illustrator, I believe.
Chilean sea bass, I believe.
Really cool, really different, like fresh ideas.
And they're
which I
short
like in horror.
form as well. So everyone should love that. And
but
you
they're
can
complete.
finish the whole thing in one sitting. You haven't got to go looking for the end. My last one I forgot to bring in.
Oh.
This is Shitters we're doing.
Okay, yeah.
I'll go and get it.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Got a fan.
Before the break, what does that say on it? Oh, Botany spores. I had to go and fish this out of the bin.
Oh,
which
that
I
bad?
used twice. I tried to use it and I binned it in such a like rage quit moment. It is, hang on, the Ciate London Microblade Brow Pen. So Nova and I shave off our eyebrows and we draw them on just as dudes regularly. I
have no style or sense of fashion.
Struggle with like
Farting.
I don't know, that nothing seems to fucking look realistic, or nothing seems to stay on my like sweaty face. We tried a couple of things. The NYX one is the best so far, but that I feel like that can get very kind of like watery and
What did
thick.
you think of my eyebrows on Saturday?
I don't remember. But this fucking thing was the number one on all these lists I read of like amazing brow pens, because it's like got 3 prongs on it, so you can draw like fine lines.
I just don't get it.
And it actually looks really good there, doesn't it? On my face, it doesn't fucking work. It drives me mad. It just looks like someone's taken a little bit of poo and just gone like that on my face. I fucking hate it. You can suck my
very
dick.
Angry today.
Yeah, I don't like it. No, I'm actually really happy.
As you're all probably well aware, we are parents to a couple of cats, and Luther Magooth, the eldest, has recently had a few episodes of having an upset tummy. We took him to the vets. He had blood tests, we did stool samples, nothing wrong with him, absolutely fine. So I wondered if maybe he developed a bit of an allergy to his food. I started giving him hypoallergenic food instead.
What's the next piece?
No, we're on this for a while.
Which he ate absolutely fine, and it seemed to help. It did seem to help his poopy doops. So these tins of food were donated by my sister, who had a similar situation with her cat and has some spare. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna order more of this food.
When does it end?
You can only order it in crates of 24. You cannot buy them individually. and it costs like over 40 quid or something. It's really expensive because it's like prescription food.
Christ, when does it end?
So I think, okay, this will last us ages. Lovely. Bought it. It arrived. Opened the first tin. Give it to him. Doesn't like it anymore.
How long were you stuck there?
Something like 50 years.
We got through this whole video without any mention of cat shit, and there you are as the crowning glory. That's your last one. Is you still have to bring up cat diarrhea every time.
He won't. We've just bought all this expensive food, and I was like, no, I won't eat it.
That is one of your larger flaws, though. I think is that you just spend on these fucking cats without really thinking about it.
I did think about it. He had eaten several tins of this beforehand, and it's like he knew.
So I guess what? We'll do a giveaway of cat food. If anyone wants some of this sort of funny cat food thing.
I have a theory.
Oh, this could take a while.
How long?
It's the fish that's upsetting his tummy, because his dry food is chicken, and he's absolutely fine with that. He always steals Janice's kitten food as well, which is chicken.
I think you think that they have more of a vested interest in our cat's feces than...
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about his food and the fact that he's decided.
And why are we giving him this food?
Right, but you keep bringing it back to that place, not me. I'm trying to be very mature and talk about the fact that he's just a fussy little get. And as soon as we bought him a crate of this food, he changed his mind away.
So what shall I put up?
You keep bringing it back.
What shall I put up in this bit? That you spent £100 on like 2 tins of crap. Is that what I'm putting up? Is expensive cat food?
Luther being a fussy bitch.
Okay, she's not great either. Who? Not about food, Janice. Just in general, her general persona is quite bitch.
Yeah, it is. But like, I love that for her.
Sick bitch!
We do intend on doing a small video about Janice at some point, but anyway.
Yeah.
That is the end.
That is the end
of faves and shitters.
So long
for this week.
I feel like you got very upset several times
today.
No. Quite upset.
The whole purpose of this is to talk about things we don't like. So, thank you so much for coming today.
Yes,
subscribe if you like. If you'd like to head over to the Patreon, we've got some exclusive stuff on there. There's a Discord, there's the podcast, there's all sorts of stuff. We all like to hang out, don't we? Hanging out. Oh no, I can't finish that line because that would get a bit Colleen, wouldn't it? Do you remember? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
There's someone played a blurt the other day and it was like, here we are, having fun, hanging out, having sex. Oh, yeah. I don't know what that was from, but we don't do that on the Patreon.
What is wrong with you today?
But the link for that will be coming up just now.
How?
What you gonna do with all that ass?
Excellent work, Nova. You know some of those guys get birthday shout-outs over there, including...
Do they?
Oh. The fuck? For July 11th, it's Tina and Hiba's birthdays. Happy birthday to you too!
On the 13th, it is Jan's birthday. Happy birthday. And then the 14th, it is Jen's birthday. Happy birthday, Jen.
Happy birthday, Jen. You're Jen.
Yeah.
For the 15th, it's Ellen's birthday. Happy birthday, Ellen.
Happy birthday, Ellen.
Not Ellen DeGeneres. No. We would not say happy birthday to you if you're watching this, Ellen DeGeneres.
I bet she is. And on the 16th, we've got 2 birthdays. It is Nigel and Kieran's birthdays. Happy birthday to the 2 of you.
Happy birthday. Ah, there's also a Twitch if you'd like to watch us play games live.
How is that going?
That's it.
The Twitch.
It's developed into a red eye now.
Right.
Which then evolves into a machoke. And a sick bitch to our brand new patrons Moxie Cillin, Lala, Clawtooth, Alan Wall and Kim and Rian Griffiths. And then we'll be finished at what time? Like 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, so I'll just rustle us a little something late night.
At 10 o'clock.
Late night meal. I can and I will.
You can't. Join the Patron, we'll do a shot of Patron.